You're standing in a quiet house, the echoes of laughter long gone. The kids are grown, the career is over, and the mirror shows a stranger. Who are you now? For decades, you were a parent, a worker, a provider, defined by what you did for others. But now, the world looks past you, as if you've vanished. There's a secret they're hiding, a truth so unsettling it's been buried deep. They don't want you to ask who you are, because the answer threatens their control. It's a question that could unravel everything they've built to keep you small. Stay with me. I'm about to reveal what they've kept from you, and it will change how you see yourself forever. If this feels like a truth you've been waiting to hear, hit that subscribe button. Like this video, drop a comment below. Let me know you're here. You're not alone. Let's uncover this together. You feel it, don't you? That hollow ache, like you've lost something you can't name. For years, you poured yourself into others. You raised kids through sleepless nights, tantrums, and triumphs. You worked long hours, met deadlines, built a life. You were the glue, the rock, the one who kept it all together. But now the kids have their own lives, the job's done, maybe the spouse is gone. And you're left wondering, who am I without those roles? You try new hobbies, maybe join a club, but it feels forced, like you're playing a part. The world doesn't help. You turn on the TV, and it's all young faces, new trends, a culture that worships what's next and forgets what's been. You walk into a room, and eyes slide past you. People talk over you, assume you've nothing left to offer. It's not just loneliness, it's erasure. You've spent decades being someone for everyone else, and now you're supposed to know who you are, but no one taught you how. Society says, retire, relax, fade away. But that feels like giving up. You've tried talking about it, to friends, family, even a therapist, but they don't get it. Just find a hobby, they say. Enjoy your freedom. But this isn't freedom. It's a cage, built by a world that doesn't want you to ask the big question. Who are you, really? Here's the secret they're terrified you'll discover. You're not lost. You're not done. You've been shaped by a system that needs you to doubt yourself, to stay quiet, to disappear. But you're more than their roles, more than their rules. You're a story still being written, and they don't want you to pick up the pen. Let's go down the rabbit hole. This struggle to redefine yourself? It's not your fault. It's a design, crafted to keep you tethered to old identities. Society loves boxes. Mother, father, worker, provider. As long as you're in one, you're useful, predictable. But when those roles end, they expect you to vanish. Look at the numbers. Over 60% of Americans over 50 say they feel purposeless after retirement or when their kids leave home. Why? Because the system never taught you to be you. From childhood, you were told what to do. Go to school, get a job, raise a family, follow the script. Women especially, expected to prioritize kids over careers, to sacrifice dreams for duty. Men, too, defined by their work, their paycheck, their strength. But when those roles are gone, there's no guidebook. No one tells you how to rebuild. The media makes it worse. Ads, shows, movies, they glorify youth, ambition, newness. Only 4% of TV characters over 60 are shown as complex, vibrant people. The rest? Clichés, grumpy, frail, irrelevant. This isn't an accident. It's a machine, built to keep you doubting your worth. Corporations profit when you feel lost, buying self-help books, anti-aging products, anything to feel relevant. The workplace. It pushes you out with ageism. Only 10% of companies offer retraining for older workers. Even socially, you're sidelined. Friends drift, communities shrink, and the world acts like your wisdom is obsolete. But here's the truth they don't want you to see. Your value isn't tied to what you did. It's in who you are, your experiences, your resilience, your untapped potential. They're scared of you asking, "Who am I now?" Because that question leads to power, to freedom, to a you they can't control. Now, let's unmask the forces at play. The system is rigged to keep you stuck. Start with culture. It worships productivity, youth, and speed, leaving no room for reflection. Retirement is sold as a golden dream: travel, golf, leisure. But for most, it's a financial squeeze and an identity void. The average retiree has only $200,000 in savings, barely enough for basics. Women face a double hit. Years of caregiving mean less savings, smaller pensions. Social security. It's not enough, and it penalizes those who took time off for family. Then there's ageism, blatant and insidious. Employers don't want you. Over 50% of older workers face job discrimination. Even in social spaces, you're dismissed. Ever notice how younger people talk past you, assuming you don't get it? The media fuels this. Look at advertising. 80% of ad budgets target people under 40. You're not their audience, so you're not their story. But it's deeper than that. Society fears your wisdom. You've seen decades, wars, recessions, revolutions. You know what lasts, what matters. That makes you dangerous. They want you to feel irrelevant so you won't speak up, won't vote, won't challenge their shallow world. The self-help industry? It's a trap, selling you quick fixes, books, courses, apps, that profit from your doubt but rarely deliver. The truth they're hiding? You don't need their answers. You've got everything you need inside you. Stories, strength, a life that's taught you more than they'll ever know. They're terrified you'll realize this, that you'll step out of their boxes and into your own power. When you do, their control slips away. Here's where it gets exciting. You can redefine yourself. You're not starting from scratch, you're building on a lifetime. Those years raising kids, working, surviving, they're not gone, they're your foundation. You've got skills, problem solving, empathy, grit, that the world needs. Start small. Try something new, not to fill time, but to spark curiosity. Paint, write, garden, volunteer. It's not about being perfect, it's about rediscovering you. Connect with others. Join a group, book clubs, community centers, online forums. Share your story. You'll find people who feel the same. I've seen it. A woman, 67, started a writing group and found her voice again. A man, 72, volunteered at a school and became a mentor, lighting up kids' lives and his own. Your past roles don't define you. They've shaped you into someone who can adapt, create, inspire. Don't let the world tell you you're done. You're not. Money's tight. Look for free resources, libraries, community programs, even YouTube tutorials. Feeling lost? Write down one thing you've always wanted to try. Take one step. The system wants you to stay in the shadows, but you were made for light. You're not just a parent, a worker, a retiree. You're a story, a force, a life still unfolding. They're scared of you because you're not finished. You're just beginning. Pick up the pen. Write your next chapter. You've got more to say, more to do, more to be than they can ever imagine. This is your moment. You've been unseen for too long, but that ends now. Today, you start. Do one thing. Sign up for a class, call a friend, write down a dream. Share it in the comments below. Tell me who you're becoming. Your voice matters. Your life matters. When you step into that truth, you'll feel it, a fire they can't dim. Hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's start a revolution. together. The secret they don't want you to know? You're not just enough. You're a masterpiece, still in progress. Thank you for being here. You're not alone. Subscribe to join this community. Like, comment, share. Let's keep this alive. I'll see you in the next one.